Are you in debt? Are you finding it difficult to pick your creditor scores? Have you spent money on goods only for COVID-19 to strike? Are you happy to see your landlord face to face? Are you willing to be out of debt? How soon do you wish to be out of it? Are you ready to pay the price? All these and many more I have for as many that are watching me right now, or that will still watch this particular section later. You see, debt is one of the biggest obstacles towards building wealth. And if you are in debt, you've got to eliminate it before thinking of building wealth. So today's lecture is meant to assist you in moving from the gloomy south to the northern side of financial prosperity. But you need to understand that before you begin to think of eradicating debt or eliminating debt, as the case may be, you need to develop certain skills before you can enjoy this thing that you want to do. Welcome to today's lecture under our wealth series. But before I go into the lecture fully, I need to let you know something about wealth itself. You need to develop certain skills before you can enjoy wealth in abundance. And I've categorized all these skills into 4 major skills, which includes wealth creation, wealth retention, wealth multiplication, and wealth management skills. These 4 major skills will guarantee you to have the money you need to do the things you need and want. Once you develop these skills, you've gained mastery of wealth for the rest of your life. You've gained it for the rest of your life. So these 4 major skills, don't forget: wealth creation, wealth retention, wealth multiplication, and wealth management. You see, you need to understand that wealth is the product of man's capacity to think. So we must be thinking, okay? We are meant to think. Even God himself, okay, sat down one day and he thought of it that I need to create the entire universe. And he created the world. He created the earth, okay? He created heaven, created the sea, okay? Everything. So we need to think. So wealth is the product of man's capacity to think. Wealth is different from riches. In fact, riches are just a component of wealth, not the wealth itself. Riches are just a component of wealth. Wealth is made up of three parts majorly. The first one is earth, which consists of emotional, physical, and mental well-being, while the second one refers to spiritual and temporal influence. The third one, which we are talking about today, though not really in full, but just a segment under it, is cash flow and riches. The third one is cash flow and riches, which includes savings, investments, earnings, or revenue. But for this evening, like I've said, we will be looking at an aspect under this top part, cash flow and riches, with the topic, the journey from debt into wealth. The journey from debt into wealth. So this is what I want to talk about today. So again, I welcome you to this section. In case you are joining me for the first time on this side, my name is Isaac Ajichafe. I'm a trainer, I'm a coach, I'm a consultant, and I want to see that you achieve great things in your endeavor, in your field, in whatever you are doing. So that's why I want to be your partner in progress. I want to be your friend. I want to be your close ally that we can share together in times like this. So the journey from debt into wealth, how to transform a problem into a huge resources, how to transform a problem into a huge resources. Without wasting much of our time today, I'm going to be going straight to the job or the business of the day. So I'm going to be giving you certain strategies to adopt to get out of debt fast. Certain strategies to adopt to get out of debt fast. The first one I'm going to give you is ascertain how much you are owing now. Ascertain how much you are owing now. How much is the money you are owing? Is it up to 1 million? Is it 2 million? Is it 10 million? Is it 20 million? Is it 100 million? Is it even 500,000? Or is it just 50,000 naira? How much are you owing? Ascertain how much you are owing. You see, the discovery and sincerity about this calculation will enable you to know the approach and the methods you need to adopt in getting rid of this particular debt. So ascertain how much you are owing. The second thing I'm going to share with you, the second strategy now, is get rid of your willingness to borrow with immediate effect. Just get rid of it. You see, there's this willingness within us to keep borrowing, keep borrowing, keep borrowing. And don't forget, borrower is a slave to the lender. So you just need to get rid of your willingness, okay, to borrow with immediate effect. With immediate effect. You need to do that. The third strategy I'm going to give you is create a budget and stick to that budget. Create a budget and stick to it. You need what we call a spending plan. Spending plan. Now, how much are you earning? Now, how much are you expecting? How much are your income? How much is your bonus? So you need to know whether you want to spend this money. You need to have a kind of plan, so you don't just spend according to the pulse, according to the whatever you see. You get now? So you need to have what we call spending plan. The first strategy I'm going to give you is cut out non-necessities or luxury products now. You cut it out. Stick with the basic. Stick with the basic. Don't forget you want to move from debt to wealth. So you need to cut out all the non-necessities, all the luxury products. Stick with the basic. Your body does not know a permanent difference in taste or feel. No. It is what you feed your body that your body will take. So you need to understand this. You need to understand this. And the few strategy I'm going to give you before I share my personal experience about this with you is effectively use your time to increase your capacity to create wealth. Effectively use your time to increase your capacity to create wealth. And the fifth one I'm going to give you, the sixth one now. After removing your basic living expenses, drop your remaining income towards pay down your debt. Yes. What you need to remove from your income now is your basic living expenses. Thereafter, drop the remaining one, towards paying down your debt. So that the thinking about debts will not cause high blood pressure, will not cause you stress, will not cause you sickness, will not cause you emotional imbalance, will not cause you stability in the mind and the lives. So the seventh one I'm going to share with you is spending less than you earn. It's also a key prerequisite for debt elimination. How much are you earning? How much are you spending? Many times we tend to spend more than we earn, which is very wrong. So you should spend lesser than you earn, not the other way around. So spend less than you earn is a key prerequisite for debt elimination. The eighth one I'm going to give you is avoid everything that weakens you and only give attention to those things that strengthen you. Avoid everything that weakens you, and only give attention to those things that strengthen you. Now, let me add this more by saying you need to understand that you need to learn to say no. Learn to do what? To say no by developing the habit of restraint to all the unnecessary activities, all the unnecessary events, all the unnecessary programs that will require money from you. It is not a must that you attend all the programs you are invited to. It is not a must that you attend all the parties. It is not a must. So you learn to say no by developing the habit of restraint to all these unnecessary activities. You may need to cut the cable for now. Yes, even the practical table, even the physical table, cable in your house. I don't want to mention. You may need to all this type of you may need to cut, you may need to reduce. These are small things that takes money from us. So you need to understand this. Then you need to understand that there's an opportunity in crisis. Look at what you can do even in this crisis that can still bring money to you. Many times we are led to do some things during crisis, and at the end of the whole thing, that thing that we are led to do will now be what we even turn out to be something that will be giving us the major income in our life. So see opportunity in crisis. See opportunity in crisis. The next one I'm going to give you is be ready to allow your hands to be dirty as long as it will elevate the debt. Be ready to allow your hands to be dirty as long as it will elevate the debt. Now let me tell you this. Some times ago, years back now, I was struggling even to pay my house rent. No money, nothing again. So before you know it, I traveled and I met my uncle. So we were pasting posters for people. It means that if you want to do a ceremony or you have printed your posters, we will take it, we will collect them, we will go and paste for you. I remember some times ago, I was in a debt. Just I borrowed this money to print some things for my business that I was doing there. But do you realize that when I was unable to pay this debt, because I want to allow my hand to be dirty so as to pay my debt, I remember one of my leaders there invited me to come and be doing photocopy. And we went in place, that person took that job to do photocopy. I've never, in my life, I've never seen that kind of thing before. So I don't want to go into details of the photocopy we were doing. It's for an organization. So April morning to evening, we'll be doing photocopy for like 1 week or more. We're still doing it that time. So, but the little I collected there, I was able to pay that debt. So what am I trying to say? Allow your hand to be dirty as long as you elevate your debt. Look for a scheme that will offer you residual income and work on it tenaciously. This will also help you a lot. Look for a scheme that will offer you residual income and work on it tenaciously. Apply your new savings culture to the income from that particular scheme. There are so many schemes out there that you can actually key into, and they will give you enough money, to do what you want to do. So you may need to understand it, then double your effort in all the activities that gear towards income generating. Double your effort in all the activities that gear towards income generating. This is very, very important. I should not forget to tell you that you need to create what I call new chains of income. It may be temporary, but just create it, new chains of income. You may look at what can I do now that will bring income to me, even though this is not my main job, this is not my main business, this is not my main profession. So you may need to do that. And when you are creating chains of income like that, before you know it, they even become regular, that they'll be giving you money for the rest of your life. So think about this. Work more, save more, spend less. This is very essential. Work more, save more, spend less, waste less. So you want to hear it again? Work more, save more, spend less, waste less. You will be out of debt and on your way to building real wealth in no time. Once the debt is fully paid, don't forget, continue the repayment amount, but towards a savings scheme. Very essential. You must also constantly grow and learn. Yesterday's knowledge or revelation could be obsolete for today's lifestyle. So be disciplined and then get a mentor and someone who will hold you all to a financial standard, because your result and outcome in life will expand only at the same rate as your personal growth. So if you are not growing, you are dying. You are dying. You are dying. The last time I did this thing, because I came on board, which I tried to share with that person, and that person asked me a question about when I said they should double their work, their activities now. Of course, for example, if you are into business, just like maybe you are into sales business, and you know that if you sell like 10 pieces of that particular product, you get so amount of money. But now you are in debt, you can increase to sell 20. What of that one? So now somebody asked me, in network marketing, he said, how can I pay my debt? I said that one is even very simple. How do you pay it in network marketing? If you are stage 5 or stage 6 or whatever, and you know on one prospect you get 10 naira on one prospect. Now you are owing 100 naira. Then go and get 10 prospect. When you get 10 prospect, you'll be able to pay your 100 naira easily. So there's nothing you are doing that you cannot pay your debt back. Now you are an accountant too. In an accountant, you are thinking about to pay your debt back. Very simple. You can offer part-time service to some people that require your service in that particular discipline, and it will pay you money. So all this you need to look into. Now let me say God bless you till we meet again. Keep on achieving great things. Thank you.